آزادی بیان.
言论自由
Free speech. Of course, it is true that it's in the West that the principles, norms, and legal principles have been most elaborated and institutionalized. We've attempted to formulate 10 basic principles, rules of thumb, norms for free speech. You've had a chance to look at them. What do you think of them?
I think they're very good. I think they cover a large part of the territory that should be embraced by principles of freedom of speech. There are one or two places where I think one might be more explicit. One of the issues that has concerned me is the problem of group defamation. People often defame whole groups of people. All Muslims, all homosexuals, all people of a particular race, and there is immense resentment by those who are members of the groups that are defamed in that fashion.
Do you think there should be an offense of group libel?
I don't think there should be an offense of group libel. I think that to the extent that there ought to be any protection against libel, it should be on the basis of the individual who is subject to a defamatory accusation that is untrue and does genuine harm to that individual. But group defamation, or the concept of group defamation, would exclude an immense amount of speech, and I think that it would constrain public debate to a very great extent. And so I don't think one can have a society where freedom of speech flourishes and where group defamation is prohibited.
Do you think that we should think more about other forms of redress, like, for example, the right of reply that you have in Germany?
Well, the right of reply can apply in fairly formal circumstances, such as when a newspaper publishes something that is defamatory about a particular individual. But it's very difficult if, say, a political figure engages in group defamation, and very often engages in it by using euphemisms that are universally understood but are not explicit. And how do you deal with a right of reply under those circumstances? So a right of reply is a very limited remedy.
What other remedy, then, if not going to law?
Well, I think one has to be able to respond. One has to be able to criticize those who engage in group defamation. But I don't think there's ultimately a solution for the problem of group defamation. I think one has to accept that this is one of the costs that we bear in allowing people to speak freely.